this Saudi girl refuse hijab and see what will happen.
Why do I have to cover?
Okay, firstly, firstly because God said so. Why do I have to?
Okay, no, but like, so why? Why is it that if I am not covered, for example, I truly believe also that in Islam, like if you are a true believer of Islam, you also believe that, for example, let's say I am a practicing Muslim and I'm not with hijab, that I can still go to heaven.
Yes.
100%.
If you don't wear what?
A hijab.
Yeah, no one said you go to hell if you don't wear it, by the way.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why I say that wearing a hijab is a choice, right?
No, it's not a choice. Let me tell you something.
Okay,
No.
so you're telling me it's not a choice.
No.
Don't do it, then I am a practicing Muslim. I won't go to hell, but it's not a choice.
Go where?
I will go to hell.
No, you said that.
So no.
Is there any prescribed punishment for a woman that doesn't wear hijab?
No, but then why is it forced upon me? If it's not something that will lead me, for example, so why is it something that is not a choice? So you don't have a choice, you have to cover. But if you don't cover and you are a practicing good Muslim, that does not mean you'll go to hell. But you have to cover. Why?
Okay, good question. Have you read a book called Beauty Sick?
No.
Okay, I want you to buy this book. If it's
What's it
possible,
called?
Beauty Sick.
Beauty sick?
Yeah, it's by a non-Muslim.
Okay.
It's a very good book.
Yeah.
Now,
Beauty
this
Sick.
book is very interesting because we have this false notion that when a woman takes her hijab off, she chose to take it off. I believe this is the biggest false fallacy ever.
Okay.
You know why? Because I'm asking you a question. Did you choose to take your hijab off?
I never had a hijab.
Okay, you never wore it. Okay. Are you telling me that as a woman, you choose not to wear the hijab?
Yes.
I mean, no.
No.
And I'll prove it. Let me tell you how. Are you telling me that the beauty industry, the females around you, the society that you live in have no effect on you and the way you are perceived, and that has no element on you that you may feel? Because the book that I referred to called Beauty Sick tells you about women who are beauty sick. Their sickness is beauty.
Okay.
Which is
Yeah.
what? When someone comes to me and says, I choose to wear the hijab, I'm like, please don't lie. You wear the hijab because Allah told you to. And now somebody comes and says, well, that's Islam is oppressive. And I say, well, no, hold on a second. Because the very women who wear mini skirts, who go get their breasts done, their backside done, their hips done, their nose done. Can you imagine? They smash their nose. You know, they get smashed and then reshaped. This is very important. The point is this. Are you telling me these people go and say, I choose to? No, you don't choose to. You do it because the beauty industry, the standards that the society have put a bar on, you are trying to reach those at the cost that you can even lose your life. There was a Brazilian woman who died because she got implants on her backside.
She
died.
I know that.
So
then your argument is actually null and void, because the same way that a woman will choose or has no choice to wear hijab, but also does these things to herself, and it's like, oh, that's not her choice.
Yes.
Then where do you meet in the middle? Where is the choice?
This is where you meet in the middle. The point is this: nobody has a choice. Listen carefully.
But then why do you have free will if you don't have a choice? What's the fucking point? I'm sorry, excuse me for swearing. So why has God? Okay, so your argument here is telling me that God gives you free will and allows you to have free will, but you do not have a choice in any matter.
No, listen to me carefully. You have free will. You have a choice in what sense? Which one to follow?
So so you're given free will just to choose God.
No. Listen, let me explain.
No?
Let me explain it.
Okay.
For example, both of them don't have no choice. The one who goes and gets a nose done and has makeup and can't leave the house without makeup, being in front of the window for 2 hours, etc. Okay, and the woman who wears the hijab, they are both told to do so. One is told to do so by the one who created her. Thank you. Now, one second. This is where it's crucial.
Okay.
Which one is deserving of being listened to?
God.
The one who created you or society?
Creator.
I mean, if you believe.
Not believe. If argument's sake, if God exists and He's telling you, and by the way, we as men need to cover up as well.
I mean, yeah, but that's a theoretical question that you're asking me, because how, like,
I'll ask you theoretically. If I ask you theoretically,
yeah. So if someone was,
who is more deserving of being obedient to?
I mean,
God.
If that is your argument, then of course it's your creator that has
Creator.
obedience over society.
So what we learned here, sister, today, both individuals have no choice. They are both told to do something.
Okay.
One is from the creator,
Yeah.
one is from the creation.
Okay.
This is where I accepted Islam, because I said, hold on a second, and I'll give you this personal story. I used to have a jumper like this. It was a black one.
Okay.
I thought I looked really handsome in it. No, I genuinely thought I look very good in this jumper. I think I look very good. Maybe some people might differ. And I used to hate the jumper. It used to make me itch. When I used to be in the club, I used to itch, bro. I just hated it, but I was like, no, I look good. Yeah? I said to myself, you know what? I'm the biggest slave. This is my master. This jumper is my master. It's like girls who walk into clubs with this much heels, and they have to take it off in winter, and it's freezing cold. Have you ever stood on pavement? Bro, when I look at them, I feel the pain. I feel the pain. And the thing is, I'm like, that is your slave. And just as me, when I was getting a jumper, or driving a certain car, or going to the gym, I'm not saying you go to the
So
gym
you're
or help with it.
basically saying you'd rather be a slave
So the one who
to
created
someone
me,
bigger than me than to the
exactly.
society that
You know
we
why? You know why,
live in.
sister? Because the
Right.
creation is never going to be happy with me. When I die, they're going to backbite me. They're going to talk bad of me. The creator is the one that's going to be with me. He's the one who created me. He deserves my worship. Why would I go and try to please a group of people that are never going to be happy with me? And the one who created me deserves it. And guess what? Once I became a slave to him is when I found my true freedom. Once I became a slave to him,
Very good points, honestly.
sister, the point I'm trying to say here is this, yeah? Thank you, may Allah bless you. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Logical.
She got it.
And this is the key, sister. You know why? Because at this moment, that is when it clicked with me, and I said, wow, all this life, my masters were females, my masters was a jumper that I used to wear, my masters was money. I used to live a lifestyle and do extra hours so I can drive a certain car. I used to go to the gym, yes, obviously for health reasons, but I wanted to have big biceps. So when I walk and wear that jumper, the girls can be like, wow, look at his biceps. I used to live, these were my masters, these were my gods. You know what I said? When I said La ilaha illallah, I said, I am free from all of you. Because I want to worship the one who has created me.
La ilaha illallah. There is no God but Allah. Today you can see two types of women. Some of them wearing hijab, cover themselves,
following God command, and some of them walk around like naked. And this naked group of women following Satan's command. These women wear less clothes so they can look beautiful and attract men. This is beauty sickness.
and guess what? In this both women's group, which group is on right path? Surely the group who is following God command.
I am 100% agree with this point. Do you agree or disagree with this point? Let me know in the comment below.
If you guys like this video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe the channel. I will see you in next video. Until this time, I'm out.